Well, good morning YouTube. You join us on Bank Holiday Monday with a very worn out me. Basically last night we had a member of the family, an Auntie Mae, really unwell and took a bit of a turn for the worse last night, so of course whatever family could went down to go and see her, and yeah, that meant it was a very late night last night for all of us, and paying for it today. Today though, we're off to Liverpool. I think it's Cunard or something. It's one of the shipping companies that do like passenger boats or cruises, whatever you call them. They're putting the ships together, which is their main fleet. There's like the Queen Mary II or something like that. And basically it's 3 queens that are together in Liverpool today, in a very unusual twist, because there won't have been 3 queens together last night. But it's something incredible to go and watch, so that's where we're off today, hopefully joined by millions of other people that are going to descend on Liverpool, which is why we've got to be up so nice and early to go and get a decent view for when they set off, which is going to be today. So hopefully I'm going to get you some shots of that. If not, it's just going to be me talking, but you're watching Life with Bev, so whatever changes with that, roll the titles. So you might be able to hear them in the background. There's that little band that I just showed you then. On the edge over there. We've just been told that the Queen Elizabeth II has left port? Left the pierhead, and the other 2 are on the way round at 5 knots. Was it something like that? Yeah. So they're not too far away, so hopefully it shouldn't be too long before we get to see something. We've come over to Brighton, so we're actually on the opposite side to Liverpool, so if anyone's watching, you'll be able to see Liverpool in the background. Well, yeah, we are facing the other way at the minute.
Then you can see Liverpool in the background.
Yeah, that'll be Liverpool in the background. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing something good soon. We're on the beach at the minute, which of course Trey's loving, and I'm loving it too because he's not pulling on the lead. There she is. It's the Queen Mary II. Sorry, Queen Mary II that you can see there, sailing along. I think there is literally the contents of the northwest population coming out here now. And in the very distance you can see the sister ships, but I'm not going to be able to zoom in enough on that because they're sort of right over there and you can't see them on the camera. Might sound really sad, I'm just amazed that it's one of them beach boats over there. That's on the beach. Crazy is that? So I thought I would begin by trying to explain to you exactly what you're seeing on the screen at the moment. Obviously, as you might have noticed at this point in the video, that wind was quite a big factor, and it's just quite unfortunate the fact that the digital camera I take, and there is some footage from my mobile phone included in this little bit, that neither of them have very good microphone protection when it comes to the elements. Such as wind, which is quite unfortunate. But you know, you're at the seaside, you expect a little bit of wind anyway, but it's only now while editing the video that I'm just like, that is a bit much. So I also thought I'd try and explain to you exactly what you're seeing here at this point. The Queen Mary II had been parked up in Liverpool overnight, the night before, so she sailed out to Liverpool and went down to meet the sister ship out, sort of more out to sea than in the River Mersey, and she became the last. So when they come to sailing in, you see the Queen Elizabeth II going first, you then have the Queen Victoria in the middle, and you then have the obviously Queen Mary II at the end of the three of them. It's the first time that these three have been seen together, which is why it's such a historical event. And I mean, it's actually quite good to see. I've never seen any of the ships before, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's quite good fun to see. But anyway, rather than me ramble on, I thought I'd just explain to you a little bit about what you're seeing in the video at the moment, because I wasn't that clued up on the day as to what exactly I was seeing anyway. I will also explain to you in a little bit that the Red Arrows did a flyover.
No, do the video.
And we actually thought that they were going to be coming upstream, like sort of going out to sea towards us, and it turns out no. So on the actual day, I managed to see them a little bit personally, but on the actual video, unfortunately, I didn't manage to capture them at all because they were literally there for about 2 seconds. So yeah, it wasn't amazing, but at least we were there and you could hear them. That's all that matters. Anyway, back to the video.
I know.
Let's get a good one of that one.
So there we are. Ships coming in. I have no idea what order they're coming in, by the way. But yeah. A little bit of history being made right there.
That's the other Queen Mary, isn't it?
No, I think the Queen Mary's on the back. I can see Cunard written on that middle one. I can't see. I think that's the Queen Mary definitely at the back. I can see that. That's the Queen Mary. I don't know who that is. I see Cunard, and I can see Cunard on that one as well. Oh, that's the Queen Victoria. So that'll be the Queen Elizabeth then, won't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it's Queen Elizabeth, Queen Victoria,
First down the river.
and Queen Mary 2. Because Mary 1 was a shit house.
Oh, Auntie Mae first down the river.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing shot there. So, Rach, we'd like to find out, how's it going across the river?
It's brilliant. You can see all these people here are just waiting patiently.
Here's a
And
great
we just can't wait to see the next thing, really. So many people, I'm sure, would like to be on board right now, and I'm thinking the people on board as well are just seeing the most amazing thing they will remember for years. This is a spiritual home, of course, isn't it, for Cunard, and it's really quite emotional. There are lots of people. You can sense that they are feeling very happy and excited and emotional. I saw one lady, she literally had tears rolling down her face as she saw the ships coming in. It's a beautiful, beautiful sight. I'm going to throw back to you now, Tris, to hear more about today and what's happening.
Rachel, I'd love to know, how many people do you think are on the bank on your side?
Oh, I don't know, hundreds, thousands of people all here. They've been here all morning, gradually coming in over the morning and just waiting, and it's amazing because a lot of people won't be able to see a lot, but it doesn't matter. They just want to be part of it. They want to be part of this magical moment, which is just brilliant. Back to you, Tris.
Thank you, Rach. We saw photographs and news reports earlier of people camping out first thing in the morning, ready to get the best view, I think.
Absolutely, on the Wirral side, just where we're filming from, you just look down both sides and it's just absolutely packed. It's fantastic.
Now, talking about actually our hashtag 3Queens, communications on the Cunard fleet, where we're right in front of the Cunard building.
So Sandra Cunard is looking down now, and I hope he is. He would look down in pride. The largest and greatest ocean liner ever built in history, in front of its spiritual home there, the Cunard building.
It's a lovely picture there, isn't it? Almost like a painting. I mean, an absolutely beautiful picture. You can see. Take a look now in the helicopter. Still waiting for Queen Elizabeth to finish her part of the term. And here we go, there's a close-up of Queen Victoria. I think can we make out the crowds on the bow there, Paul? We can look at the people.
Absolutely. Now, leading up to these events, the guests would be they'd be working out, they'd be talking the cocktail bars the evening before, where you're going to watch tomorrow, and where's going to be the best vantage point. And Cunard World Club members, of course, who've sailed with us many times, they will know the best spots on the ship. But here today, I think the most popular vantage points probably would be at the forward end, the bow end there, and of course also on the stern as well, and also along the promenade decks as well. I think it's going to be a lot of photos.
A lot of photos, but isn't it wonderful? People on board can actually contact their relatives at home and say, "What's this like now?" Isn't that great? So the crowds are stretching right down the back there. You can see almost as far as you can see in that picture. Amazing shot. I'm nearly halfway through the turn, aren't they? Nearly halfway.
And of course, Cunard ships, as well as looking and keeping the tradition of the past.
So these ships are over there. You can't see them, which is why I've just been showing you the big screen.
And don't forget, they're going to be flying up that way afterwards.
The Red Arrows are going to be coming from Wales. I think they're coming from that way. But yeah, it's been quite good. They obviously sailed past us before, went down to this like Liverpool city centre and the Cunard buildings, which are down there. If you can see all the tall buildings in the distance, if I can show you that, all down there, like literally just around that corner, is where the ships are at the moment. And Red Arrows are due to be here literally any minute now. So I'll keep you waiting. The band with the drums again, they're kicking off. That way. I just love the noise of the Red Arrows. And I think what we're going to do, because the ships are going to come up from that way, back along here again. So in a little bit we'll be going back down on the beach, which a trail will be made up about, and we'll watch them Yeah, watch the ships going out. Sorry, I'm just listening to the big screen behind, and they're just saying like the red arrows are here literally any second now.
The 9 red arrows coming over the 3 queens.
I presume they're coming from that way.
A unique event.
Although Wales is sort of that way, I
Wherever you are
think.
in the world watching this.
Haven't got a clue.
There they are.
Here we go. Wow, they're coming. They're coming, there they are. Wow.
Really fantastic.
There they are. They've done a flyover. I don't know if they're going to come up this way. But yeah, that's looking good. Looks good on the screen. Next bit, onto the beach. So there we are, we've made it back to the beach. I assume you can see the water spray jets in the distance there, and that means the ships are on their way back up. Straight making friends at the minute, or something like that. He's actually just been swimming in a little pool. And yeah, all these people are going to start coming down onto here now, so we get to say goodbye to the ships. So there it is. Not too sure which one's which, I don't know what order they've come out in. Oh, is it Queen Mary at the front? That's the Queen Mary there then. And yeah, they are just starting to leave Liverpool. We did go down by the front. Unfortunately, the tide is coming in at quite a bit of a rapid rate, so we've decided to move back up the beach a little bit. And Trey is absolutely loving it because there's hardly anyone on the beach, so he's off the lead. And over there, I don't know if you can see, it's all like little pools. So Trey has been in and out of there, and then rolling around in the sand as he's doing now. And yeah, I think he's just enjoyed his day at the beach. We've actually got quite a long day today because we're going to go and visit some relatives, because it's not very often that we get to go on this side of the water. So we're going to go and visit some relatives while we're out, and yeah, it's going to be a long day. But hopefully Trey's going to get to meet an old acquaintance of his called Archie. And Archie's a lovely little dog. He's a Jack Russell Terrier, I think. Or he might just be a Jack Russell, I can't remember which one he is, but he's one of them. And yeah, we're going to say goodbye to the ships. So there we are, Queen Mary has passed the barge that took her out. She's going, and so are we, past the drummers which are now facing out to sea up there. I love seeing bands like that. Basically last night we had a member of the family, an Auntie Mae, really unwell, and took a bit of a turn for the worse last night, so of course whatever family could went down to go and see her. And yeah, that meant it was a very late night last night for all of us, and paying for it today.
It's the day after, and we've just found out that Auntie Mae, or my Auntie Mae, has passed away this morning. It is a bit of a shock. You know, we were expecting it, but you never really want it to happen, even if you're prepared for it in every way that you can be. We actually thought yesterday, because the way that the ships came in, the Queen Elizabeth came first, and my Auntie Mae was also known to some people as Elizabeth, but always Auntie Mae to me. And we thought that that was really weird. My mum even made the comment, and she went, "Oh look, the Queen Elizabeth is the first to sail in." I was like, "Oh, okay, it's a bit weird." One of the things it's taught us, though, is to make sure that the people that you know how you feel about them. So those that you love, even if you tell them every day, just tell them again that you love them. And I guess that's it, really. So see you next Wednesday.